Hello and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So today we are going to get the last moons I will get in Bowser's Kingdom before moving on in the next episode to the Moon Kingdom. Yes, we are finally returning to the moon. I intended to do it earlier, but yeah. Anyway, up here near where the bunnies are, we can find one of these horns. Near to where I think we fought the Robo Brood, but could be wrong there. Anyway, that being said, yeah, we want to go to the horn on the left-hand side. So yeah, and then fling Cappy on there to make the moon appear. So yes, nothing too hard. Oh no, trying to find the other moon is a little harder. And oh boy, I hope that, like with my first Nintendo Switch, that my Joy-Cons don't give out, because I've been playing with them quite a bit when I've been playing on my Nintendo Switch. I don't think I'll do it for every single game, but there you go. So, where we are going next is over this way. And indeed, to this area. So, yeah. And over here we have one of these giant hat thingies. It will spawn some Goombas, and what we have to do is jump on each of the Goombas while avoiding the spikes emanating from the giant hat's head. There is also something similar to this in the Wooded Kingdom, but I didn't bother getting it, it seems. But yeah, to actually inflict any sort of damage on this robotic hat, we have to use the Goombas to make a tower to reach the top and then cancel it, so Mario pretty much jumps on its head, or its top, basically. So yeah, and once it takes 2 hits to defeat. However, on its second run, what will happen is that its spikes will extend here, and I was incredibly lucky there. And with that, we will get our Power Moon. So yeah, relatively similar boss in the Wooded Kingdom. It's actually in the area where we fight Spewart. The moon in Bowser's Kingdom is where we fight, I believe it's Harriet, but I could be wrong. There is another moon over here, over by these flags. And yes, what we want to do is jump to the very end, no joke. Because at the very end there is a key, and that will generate the thing. It is quite nerve-wracking, actually. Not jumping between the flags. The controls for Super Mario Odyssey are actually pretty tight. But it's more the fact that you are doing this over a bottomless pit. Seriously, so yeah. Thankfully, you don't have to jump to get the key, at least. Oh boy, though you will have to do a fair few leaps of faith in the darker side of the moon. And getting the key gives us the Power Moon, yes. However, we have to jump across each of the flags to get it. So, yeah. Very tough Power Moon indeed. So, indeed, let's get Mario. In fact, there is a trick I like to do, and that is to have Mario slide a little bit down the flag so he is guaranteed to grab the next one. So yeah, because that's how the momentum works in Super Mario Odyssey. Anyway, that being said, yeah. Anyway, we've made it back. And indeed, there is the Power Moon. So yeah. And why am I going to the thing? I don't know. The next one, well, I am going to do, well, let's see. There is one. There are a couple of moon pipes that I have not yet explored, and yes, that is important. It most definitely is. The first, I don't know if the actual moon pipe is located over here, but I'm going back to the third courtyard, and indeed, let's see. I want to use the Sparky. Now, there is a trick to getting it. You see that coin ring there? That I cannot go through at regular Sparky speed. What you have to do is shake the Joy-Con to actually get the moon, and apparently turn Mario into a real force of voltage there. Anyway, there we go. The next one, I'm going back to where I got the first power moon in this episode and getting it there. So yeah. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. Though it is important. So let's see. Up here, if we go to the left here, should be something. Yeah, a trail of ring. Okay, a trail of coins over here, and also a catapult. Yes, it's not a slingshot. Well, I guess it is a slingshot, but it's actually used as a catapult, unlike in Ape Escape. So yes, there are actually 2 moon pipes, one left, one right. I'm going to what I consider the easier of the 2, because here we are controlling a dry bones, and what we have to do is collect all of the moon shards. And this dry bones, I guess, is an undead paratrooper, or Cooper paratrooper, so yeah. That one down there near the poison water is kind of hard to get, because you don't want to touch the water. There is another one, well, there's another thing we have to get there as well. I might as well get some more coins, just to say I did. And let's see, the other one was down here through the, I guess, the pachinko machine. Oh, don't remind me of the pachinko machine. That gave me nightmares when I played Super Mario Sunshine. There's one in between these pachinko machines. So yeah, and let's see, I want to go, I guess, to the left. And yes, the boulder patterns are always set. There's also one in this little alcove here. So yeah, and the 5th one, well, we're about to find out where it is. So yeah, dry bones cannot also break these blocks. So yeah, this one's the hardest one, in my opinion, to get, because those weird, those semicircle blocks there just really trip me up, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I apparently am getting them quite readily. Anyway, there is another thing I want to get, and that's not die. Though maybe it's a good thing I did. I don't have to get the moon shards again, at least. And that will deposit me right at the top of the tower. So yeah, that was an easy one. And apparently this place is called Hexagon Tower. Good to know. The other thing is to find a key. And it was in that location where I died there because I didn't pay attention to where I was going. So we want to go past this bit and, well, actually I'm heading to the left. Maybe I can go the other way as well, but I'm done now, so yeah. Okay, I was wrong. We can bust through these blocks. Is there anything in here? Well, there is a heart, but it's only worth it if you only took damage from the boulders or something. Anyway, here is where we want to go through. So through here, get the key, and my capture device actually froze there. Don't worry, it does return to normal there. And then we can go up the tower to the very top, and there is the power moon. So yeah, and we can get it fairly easily. Yep, there we go. And then back down the pipe. Now I'm going to take on the rightmost of the 2 pipes. So yeah, pray for me. Because this one's harder. Remember how much trouble I had with the Pokios in that wooden tower? Well, this is going to be even harder. Oh yeah, it is. So, indeed, let's triple jump. And there we go. Over there is a dash flower if you want it. I do not. So let's go up here and indeed follow the thing. Ignore my thing and go down here to the dash flower. Well, past the dash flower. I don't think I want to use them, to be honest, because, to be honest, they're not that good in this sort of situation, unless you're a master of jumping. I certainly am not. So, indeed, fling ourselves upwards and to the pipe there. And that will take us, indeed, to the other one, which, of course, is Pokio themed, of course. And you thought that the first tower I dealt with the Pokios was annoying. Oh boy, it's much more annoying here. So there we go. And then what I want to do is, well, go down. So yeah. So this is fairly similar to the other one. And we can easily get a moon here. Seriously. So poke the wooden tower. All you need to do is break the boxes. So that was a little easier than the second one in the moving tower. However, the next one is at the very top of the wooden tower. And this one's much harder to get, especially with the placement of the Pokios and the moving obstacles and everything. Yep, I will have to be careful again, because these things do move. Thankfully by now I've at least figured out how to move with the things. There we go. So, which way do I want to go? I sit up because I cannot do that. Aiming with the Pokio can be a bit iffy, but that's just my experience really. Okay, I'm definitely facing the wrong way here. Okay, so what the hell, man? Don't do that. Don't do that indeed, because that will be annoying as... well, you know. Let's go up here. Okay, there we go. There's also some blocks if you want to destroy them. I do not, but... oh, maybe I do now. Yeah, sorry, that's how I roll. Smash them all, you get the idea, don't you? Yeah, you do. Smash them all. Maybe I'm starting to sound like, anything here? Well, a life heart. Well, that's worth it, because I was down to, well, 1 health, so, yeah, it is worth it. So, up we go, and, I hate twisting around with the Pokios, seriously. And then past here, there's another Pokio there. I want to tilt the camera downwards so I'm able to see it. And then, apparently I did a pause break. Which I'm not surprised, given how much trouble I had on the previous wooden tower. With well, it wasn't wooden, it was a perforated tower and everything, or something like that. I don't know if it was perforation, actually, but there you go. And there's the power moon there, you just got a shot of it there, so... yeah, I do not want to flip upwards with the Pokio until I am able to flip that way. So yeah, up we go, and then there's the power move. Finally. I don't know if I go for the other one, but there we go. So, on the next episode, we will indeed head for the Moon Kingdom. Oh yes. I'm going to go back to the Odyssey now, and I will see you then. Goodbye!